Ladies, gentlemen.
Okay, energy from the sun influences the Earth's climate. As greenhouse gases are put into the air, it decreases the amount of energy from the sun and therefore it affects climate change. Greenhouse gas emissions mostly come from the human day-to-day activities. If we continue to emit them, the effects on the human could be worse. Greenhouse gas emissions lead to the previous climate changes that Suzanne and Miles have mentioned, such as temperature change and precipitation, ice, snowpack, permafrost, sea level, and ocean acidification.
Like you said, there are ways to prevent that, like the automobiles, which there are ways that exist today to run cleaner and burn less gas.
But as a thing of that, it wouldn't last as long as it would for a car to run on gas. And on January 23rd, 2014, leaders gathered at Davos to push for shifting to cleaner energy sources as the best way to contain global warming because of the effects in the future. In Poland in November, nations emerged from climate talks with a roadmap on how to prepare for a global climate pact to stabilize warming at 2 degrees Celsius, which is a level that countries hope will prevent and avoid the worst consequences of climate change. UN climate chief said that she sees momentum moving towards this. Countries like China reduced coal use to cleaner polluted skies, and countries like Indonesia have been planting more trees to protect water resources. Unless action is taken to lower emissions of carbon dioxide from coal, oil, and gas, the future climate is in danger. And if the global temperature reaches above 3 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than now, it could lead to emissions of carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide are predicted to increase at about the same rate. The main results on humans from greenhouse gases are predicted to be things like food production, which would be caused by more coastal flooding and severe droughts. Our freshwater supplies would be affected, also our forests and lands. These would be results from greenhouse gases because greenhouse gas emissions are some of the main reasons we have climate change. Through the years of 1993 and 2000, scientists have recorded the amount of cloud cover and the temperature. They have realized that the cloud cover is slowly decreasing, which is causing the Earth's temperature to slowly increase. Cloud cover is the amount of clouds in the sky, and whenever it decreases, it allows more sunshine to reach the Earth.
About 2/3 of the warming in the 1990s were natural causes.
But the cloud cover is, you can't control cloud cover. Whenever cloud cover...
It's naturally caused.
Yeah.
So how do you control it?
Okay. A 1% movement in albedo, which is the amount of substance reflected back, in this case it would be sunshine, will increase the black body temperature 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the temperature goes up 33 degrees Fahrenheit, the CO2 level will almost double in the atmosphere. Most of the CO2 put into the atmosphere is due to human transportation and energy. The amount of CO2 in the air also depends on population growth, economic growth, changing energy prices, new technology, changing behavior, and seasonal temperatures. CO2 again will lead to the more drastic climate changes.
New data shows that, in fact, the Earth has not warmed at all over the last 15 years. In fact, the Daily Mail reports that the Met Office and the University of East Anglia Climatic Research Unit, after taking data from nearly 30,000 stations around the world, have found that the Earth stopped warming in 1997. The report suggests we are headed toward a new solar cycle, Cycle 25, which NASA scientists have predicted will be significantly cooler than Cycle 24, which is the cycle we are in now. Since 1998, 31,000 scientists have signed a petition agreeing with the fact that there is no scientific evidence or consensus that man-made global warming exists, while the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, has the support of only 2,500 scientists. Yet, for some reason, it is accepted that the global warming is scientifically undeniable. According to the Earth Observatory, which is sponsored by NASA, Scientists are confident that global warming is most equal when it comes to what put more global warming into the air. Our planet has experienced significant weather changes over time, from numerous ice ages to periods of warm, even hot temperatures. The reason for this variability is not well understood, although influences are attributed to the Earth's orbit, volcanism, and changes in the sun's energy output. On January 7, 15 cities broke their all-time low temperature record. The average temperature was 32.2 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was right on the freezing mark in the fourth coldest January of the 2000s. January 2004 is still the coldest, and 2006 is the warmest. It is estimated that we have spent around $106.7 billion of taxpayer money from 2003 to 2010 to try to understand and fix global warming.